Our main streets and local businesses, our parks, our schools, they thrive and flourish when we as a community support and invest our time and dollars back into the local community. Community banks act as pillars for economic growth in our local communities. They have played an extremely important role in America's history since the beginning. But what really makes a community bank different than any other type of bank?
When we use the term bank, we often use the term to cover a whole type of different institutions. Essentially, there's three different kinds. There's a investment bank, and that's a bank that deals primarily with the sale of securities, and a type of that would be Goldman Sachs. You have the large commercial banks, which would be the multinationals or national banks, such as J.P. Morgan Chase. And a community bank is usually locally owned and operated and has a number of locally situated branches and would usually have less capitalization than the larger banks.
Community bank is much more focused on a particular geography and providing all of the products and services that are needed within that geography and that are really within the scope of that kind of a bank.
When you have a bank sitting on the corner of your hometown, when you know that banker by the first name and he knows you by your first name, when there is a sense of shared values in many respects because we're from the same community, I think that that bridges incredible gaps.
At our call center at Bank of America in Fork, we do feel like we're part of the community. We know the people that are calling in. We don't just know their name, we know about them and their families and what's going on with them in the community. We interact with them on such a regular basis. We have people that call us once a week, we have people that call us twice a week, we have people that call every day. Our customers know us and sometimes they recognize the voice of the person that picks up the phone and they don't even have to be told the name.
Some of the largest banks have made it clear that they don't want to compete in that space for your business and mine. They offer generic products. They don't offer any specialized products. You don't know who you're dealing with from one day to the next. That's the way they do business. And if you don't like that, go to the community bank because you can go talk to the bank president if need be fairly easily.
So in a large bank, you would not go onto the floor of the bank and find the CEO on that floor, whereas in a community bank, typically the community bank president is accessible to customers.
In fact, we have heard virtually a direct quote, please come to us, please chat with us on what you're dealing with. Don't wait, come in and have those conversations.
And we think that that's important because ultimately our view is that we partner with our customers.
It's nice to be able to bounce off them when I have a problem, or let's say when I needed a large loan, I basically emailed to 3 of them and said, what can you do for me? And they know me enough that they know that if I do go with them, I'm a good customer, but at the same time I can try to get the best rates that I need.
So you like to do business with your neighbors, people who understand you, the neighborhood you're in, your business, and you can do that more when your banker is next door or down the street and it's kind of sharing the same battles that you are in attracting business and marketing in the neighborhood and finding unique ways to kind of reach their customer. And that can't really be done at a level where a large financial institution is kind of doing it at a much more national level and not sensitive to the local nuances.
We'll help you not only in getting the money from the bank that you need, but also educate you as to the different types of money that are available.
When you own a local business, you want someone you can talk to about financial guidance. When you bank with a community bank, your banker is there for you and wants to see you succeed. Because if your business succeeds, not only does this mean that you will be depositing money into the local bank, but it also means you are depositing money back into the local economy. Community banks also have a vested interest in the local community. Therefore, community banks tend to zero in on community causes, such as supporting the local youth programs, elderly programs, and programs that support the overall quality of the community.
It's interesting because certainly your national banks have resources beyond what the community banks would have as a rule. But those resources, while often fairly generously focused on some major causes, are not nearly as zeroed in on community causes and issues.
In the spirit of LocalMotive, we sincerely encourage community banking for local businesses and individuals who work and live in the local community. Community banks offer products of value, and by depositing money into a community bank, you are keeping the money local and are helping support a vibrant local community. If you are interested in learning how to move your money to a community bank, please visit our website at www.localmotiveutah.com.